Well, welcome everybody. So today I'm very excited to introduce you one of our Halen's agents. As a matter of fact, he's also my brother-in-law, but he has like tremendous experience in the real estate industry. He has, well, maybe I should let him talk more about his experience. So hi, Peter.
Hello, Helen.
So I really want you to share with everybody about your experience in real estate, because you didn't start up as a real estate agent right away, but you've been in real estate industry for a long time. Can you talk a little bit about what you have done before?
That's correct. So I started in the industry in early 2000, doing asset management work for REO companies, and eventually took that experience and kind of moved into different roles, and eventually actually started a valuation department in a different state, and have worked through the REO space for well over 12 years now, and eventually obviously transitioned into getting my license and started working as an agent. First, starting off handling single family homes for buyers, but eventually switching over to the investment side and representing more investors that are targeting multifamily properties and income properties in general.
Yeah, and so we always joke about this, how I tried to persuade you to get your real estate license for many, many years. And there's one reason that you really hesitant to get your real estate license at the time. And then what changed your mind? And what was the reason that you didn't want to get your license at first?
Do I get into specifics? Okay. Well, honestly, I mean, having worked in the asset management space for so long, and at various times I would manage about 3 to 6 states, but eventually I would at some point oversaw pretty much more than half the states, and worked with brokers and agents throughout the US. And one common theme, unfortunately, was the fact that, let's be honest, getting a real estate license is not that difficult. It's what you do after you get the license. And so what happens is that there's a false pretense of people thinking that once you get the license, you're going to start making money. One big factor that's left out is that you actually have to do a lot of work, a ton of work.
Mm-hmm.
And this is basically, you're just starting your own business. So it takes that much time and effort. And the experience I had going through working with so many different types of agents, brokers and agents, was the fact that the majority are, to put it kindly, incompetent. They don't put in the work. They don't understand how to communicate with clients. They don't know how to provide proper correspondence, updates, reports, what have you. And basically they just get to a comfort zone of, they expect you to give properties and they just do the minimal work. Now, obviously it's different in different markets, especially high competition markets, but that was the main reason for my reluctancy in not getting a license, because I did not want to be categorized into that group of professionals. And what changed my mind was that, okay, eventually I did want to branch off and do it on my own. And I knew that with my experience and understanding of the industry, that I simply put, I could do a better job. And
yeah. And especially you were kind of like the receiving end. So you were the client, although it's institutional. So you were the client, and
right.
Then you needed the service from the real estate agents. That's why you were like, gosh, is this the kind of service real estate agents were providing?
Exactly. And to that point, I actually got into this business understanding the client side at a bigger scale.
Yeah.
And know that obviously, I mean, each home buyer or investor is unique. But when you look at the institutional level, you could imagine the additional amount of servicing and analysis that needs to be done. So it was just a matter of trying to incorporate that and then provided for individual investors, which I at this time enjoy so much more and
Yeah.
working with.
And especially, I mean, I have to say that most of our investors, or your investors that you've been working with, they always say like, "Gosh, Peter provides such good insights about the properties, and then the work that you have done or put in there is not little; it's a lot." And how you write up emails explaining everything about the property, the due diligence part, the disclosures, inspections, is a lot of work, and which is like a lot of times most people out there don't see that behind the scene, all the work that
Yeah, and I mean, I think this is a company motto for us, is that it's never just the minimum, but give that full detail, the explanation and analysis. And I think it helps too by, yeah, I mean, investments in income property is a little bit different. It's not as focused as, say, single family. So you have to understand broader metrics.
Mhm.
And when that comes up, it's a lot of legwork that the agent has to do. And I actually enjoy doing that. And it's just a matter of explaining it to a point that's going to be
Yeah.
understood by each investor.
Thank you so much for watching our YouTube channel. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like our videos, make some comments, because we're going to keep you posted on the most updated real estate news, housing market data, and also real estate tips and advice from all over the real estate industry. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.